Hey Manoj, hey man, I can see you, man. Yeah, there's no problem at my end, man. Oh God. Oh, your microphone is on mute, man. Unmute it. Then only you can hear me now. Unmute it, man. Yeah, I'm good, man. Please don't call me sir. I'm your manager. That doesn't mean you will call me sir. You can call me by my name. Yeah, I'm good here, man. I'm at my hometown. Since 20 days, I'm staying at my hometown. I was like little skeptical coming to my home starting because of this corona pandemic, but then I took a decision of coming here. And to my surprise, when I was coming in a flight, there was a guy who was sneezing continuously beside to me. I got really terrified. Yeah, if this guy is having a corona, then I'll be also getting a corona. But by God's grace, everything is good. And since 20 days I'm staying at my hometown, there is no corona. And apart from that, the weather is really good here. There's no problem enjoying the weather at my hometown. How about you? Hey man, you look really sad. What happened? Oh, you want to go to your hometown? Okay. Let me tell you a small story, a very small story I will tell you. Okay. Just listen to me very carefully. So, there was a guy who was working in Bangalore. He was a software engineer and he was working in a multinational company and he was earning a huge package, unlike other software people. So he was having a good package, but the only weakness he was having was that he was very emotional. He gets very emotional. And he was a very family type of person. He was very connected to his family. So he used to always pray to his God that if any new company open to his near to his hometown, or if he gets any new job near to his hometown, he will be shifting there. And this time, by the God's grace, God listened to him. And this lockdown happened. He packed his bag and moved to his hometown. The time he landed there, he was literally crying. Because since 5 years, he didn't come to his hometown. And the time he touched that soil, he got so emotional. He went to his home and he saw his parents in front of him. They were like literally crying. They were having tears in their eyes because they were seeing his son after such a long time. And the same was being reciprocated from the other side. They both hugged each other and like they cried for around 1 hour. They talked with each other since like till 2 o'clock at night. But then he went for a sleep. But he could not sleep the entire night because he was so happy. He was so excited looking at their parents. But the very next day, he has to get up at 6 o'clock because he was at his hometown, not in Bangalore. He needs to have a breakfast at 8 o'clock in the morning. He used to skip that breakfast in Bangalore. At 10 o'clock, he was sitting with all of the 10 people in the hall and doing the work because there was no separate room for him to do the work at home. The Wi-Fi fluctuation used to happen at all the time. And apart from all this, there was one big problem, electricity. It used to always fluctuate. And because of that, he used to sometimes switch on the laptop, sometimes switch it off. It continued for 3 to 4 days. And after that, the manager scolded and said to him that if the work is not going to complete on time, I am going to fire you. We don't need you, man. You're paying you so much. You're paying you 4 times more than the other employees and you are doing this type of work. As he was emotional, he could not control. So he came back to the Bangalore. And now, but he's happy, man. He's working. His life is very chill. He's enjoying. The company is going because of him 10%. He's also going along with the company 10%. Understood? Hey, man, this example was not for you. Hey, this was just a generic example that I gave you, man. Oh, I always have the habit of giving the wrong example at a wrong time. Really sorry, man. Hey, man, I have to rush for another meeting. You take your decision, think about it and take your decision. Okay. Chalo, bye bye.